The link between mental well-being and social health. Understanding the interconnection between mental illnesses and social health decline reveals a complex web where psychological issues manifest in social disengagement. Mental health conditions like depression can lead to a noticeable withdrawal from social activities and relationships, creating a cycle of isolation that further exacerbates the illness. Depression not only saps an individual's energy and hope but also significantly impairs their ability to maintain social relationships. The persistent feeling of sadness and disinterest makes it challenging to connect with others, often leading to a lonely existence that hinders recovery and support. Anxiety disorders play a crucial role in social isolation and withdrawal. The overwhelming fear and nervousness about social situations can cause individuals to avoid them altogether. This avoidance behavior limits opportunities for social interaction, exacerbating feelings of loneliness and isolation. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, has far-reaching effects on community bonds and trust. Those afflicted may struggle with intense fear and mistrust, making it difficult to form and maintain healthy relationships. This can lead to a breakdown in community cohesion and support networks. Bipolar disorder presents unique social challenges, often misunderstood by society. The dramatic shifts in mood and behavior can confuse peers and family, leading to strained relationships. Navigating these social obstacles requires understanding and patience from both sides to foster meaningful connections. Eating disorders intricately weave through the fabric of familial and peer relationships, often leaving a hidden social toll. These conditions can foster a sense of isolation, misunderstanding, and strained communication, as loved ones struggle to comprehend the complexities of the illness. The secrecy and shame associated with eating disorders further exacerbate social withdrawal, making it challenging for individuals to maintain healthy relationships. ADHD impacts social skills in a way that can make peer interactions fraught with misunderstanding. The impulsivity and inattention characteristic of ADHD often lead to disrupted conversations and social miscues. This can result in difficulties forming and maintaining friendships, as peers may misinterpret these behaviors as disinterest or rudeness, rather than manifestations of ADHD. Schizophrenia carries profound social stigmas and misconceptions, casting a shadow over the individuals it touches. These societal misunderstandings can lead to isolation and discrimination, hindering the affected person's ability to engage in meaningful social interactions. Breaking down these stigmas is vital for fostering empathy and support, enabling those with schizophrenia to reclaim their place in the social sphere. The impact of obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, on social functioning is significant. The compulsions and obsessions that characterize OCD can consume vast amounts of time, interfering with social activities and connections. This can lead to a cycle of withdrawal and loneliness, as individuals may feel embarrassed or burdened by their symptoms, pushing them further from social engagement. Autism spectrum disorders present unique challenges in social acceptance and integration. Individuals on the spectrum may experience difficulties in understanding social cues and norms, leading to potential misinterpretations and conflicts. The quest for social acceptance is often met with barriers, yet fostering an environment of understanding and support can lead to meaningful social connections and integration. The consequences of substance abuse extend far beyond the individual, seeping into the very fabric of their social networks and relationships. It often leads to broken trust, isolation, and deep-seated misunderstandings, straining ties with family and friends. As the person becomes enveloped in the cycle of addiction, their ability to maintain healthy and supportive relationships dwindles, leaving a trail of damaged connections in their wake. Chronic stress acts like a slow poison on social well-being, subtly eroding the foundations of our social interactions. It makes individuals more irritable, less communicative, and more withdrawn, significantly hampering their ability to engage in meaningful social exchanges. This pervasive impact often goes unnoticed until relationships start to fray, highlighting the need for stress management to preserve social health. Personality disorders bring a complex layer of challenges to social dynamics and relationships. Their unpredictable nature can create a volatile social environment, where misunderstandings and conflicts become more common. Navigating these relationships requires a deep understanding and patience, as well as a commitment to ongoing support and communication, to foster healthier social interactions. The link between suicidal ideation and social alienation is profound. Those struggling with thoughts of suicide often find themselves withdrawing from their social circles, driven by feelings of worthlessness and a desire not to burden others. This isolation exacerbates their condition, creating a vicious cycle that can be hard to break without intervention and support. Emotional dysregulation disrupts social interactions significantly. People who find it difficult to manage their emotions often experience strained relationships, as their unpredictable reactions can make social situations challenging and uncomfortable. This can lead to a sense of isolation, as they struggle to connect with others who might be wary of their emotional volatility. The effects of childhood trauma on adult social health and relationships are profound. Survivors may struggle with trust, intimacy, and expressing emotions, often leading to isolation and strained relationships. Exploring the social implications of self-harm behaviors in adolescents and adults reveals a cycle of secrecy and shame. This behavior not only affects the individual, but also strains family and peer connections. Grief and loss can profoundly disturb social connections and support systems. The pain of loss often results in withdrawal from social activities, leading to increased feelings of isolation and loneliness. The impact of social media on mental health and social implications is complex. While it can foster connections, it can also contribute to feelings of inadequacy and anxiety, affecting offline relationships. Strategies for improving social health in the presence of mental and emotional illnesses include fostering open communication, seeking therapy, and building a supportive community. These approaches can help mitigate the impact of mental health issues on social relationships.